What's up, everybody? Hope everyone's doing well. Getting ready for the drive. We got just going to be us today. Andrew should be here any second. So, just in case he gets tied up in traffic or whatever, I moved into the control seat. See, look at that. I'm all ready to rock and roll, huh? And then if he gets here on time, we'll switch over. So, hope everyone's doing well today. Thank you. If you're just tuning in for the first time, you're wondering what in the world we're doing. This is our Wednesday show that we just started with the launch of the Outdoor Call Radio app. So if you go to your phone and you go to iTunes, if you got an iPhone, you can go, hey Dave, hey Tim, good to see you. You go to iTunes on your iPhone and just punch in that little app right there. Just look up the Outdoor Call Radio, and that'll pop up right there. And then when we go live, you'll be able to hear us. And then if you're on an Android phone, you can go to the Google Play Store Outdoor Call Radio app, and then on Alexa too. So you got 3 good ways to watch it. If you don't have a smartphone, you can always just go to my website, theoutdoorcallradio.com. There's a player there too. So anyway, we're going to talk a little bit. Hey, John? No, I'm not staying warm. We're going to talk about what got you started in hunting or the outdoors today. So that's what we're going to talk about. So I'm looking forward to that. We got 2 minutes. Andrew's not here yet. So, but that's all right. We'll get it going. So just bear with me because I'm going to have to launch all this stuff, and I hate doing it by myself. But we'll make it. We'll do it. Been here before. We can do that. And hey, I'll just tell you, it's best if you go listen on the app and just watch us. Mute your computer down and just listen on the app, because if we get calls or guests, that's the only way you're going to hear them. So, all right, I have to go live. So here we go. All right, welcome to this week's edition of the Wednesday Drive. This is Outdoors Dan, and I'm waiting for my little buddy Andrew to come out and say hi to us. I hope well, there he is. See, he's late as usual. If he's not talking on the phone, he's late. Where's your watch at? Funny. So, hey, we're just launching it. We're going to be talking a little bit about what got you started in the outdoors today, and since Andrew's here, we're going to be able to switch over and let him run the controls. Aren't you proud of me? I got all this up and running by myself.
Very proud.
Are you proud?
Kind of.
He's not proud. He's not. He's not. Hey, show's brought to you in part by our good friends out at the Milo Locker. I want to thank Ange and Daryl and all the gang. I was just down there today, and man, I had a great chance to pick up some steaks and some seafood. They ordered some seafood in for me for a little special deal we're going to be doing, and it was nice to see everybody. They got these heart-shaped New York strip steaks just in time for Valentine's Day. So if you want to have a romantic dinner, put a little Glenn Campbell on, light the candle. Glenn Campbell, he liked that. I'm shocked he even knows who Glenn Campbell is. And you have your heart-shaped Milo Locker New York strip steaks, and maybe some steamed broccoli and a baked potato. And man, I'm telling you, you got everything ready for your Valentine's dinner. So there you go. Now, how are we going to do this, Einstein? Since I got to switch over, this is live radio. So
I'll talk.
You going to talk?
I'll talk.
Well, here, Andrew's going to talk while I move over. Hang on.
And welcome to the Outdoors Andrew Show. Just kidding. Yeah, no. Again, very good to be here. Obviously, fun to be here. I still love the digs. I love being here, surrounded by all the staring eyes. And if you've seen on Facebook live stream, if you've seen everything, I mean, you get every staring eye, even the skull staring at us. I mean, everything's staring at us.
Keep talking.
Dan's grabbing his glasses. Don't worry.
Yeah, I got to get my specs. I got to get my Diet Dew. I got to get my headphones so I can hear.
You got to get in the game. That's really one of the things. Get in the game.
Yeah, Ken says their prices are really good down there. Thanks, Ken. I appreciate that. Hi, Susan.
I got to get down to the mile locker too.
Yeah, I would appreciate that actually.
I really need some.
Yeah.
I want to get more. I mean, of everything, snack sticks, everything. I mean, I got to get down there.
Well, that would be a good thing.
Because then I'm still going to pillage off of you, but I still wouldn't have to do as much of that.
No, and you don't have to pillage. I'm more than happy to share. Dan, David Miller. Dan, what is the app again for Android? Just go to your Google Play Store, David, and it's just the Outdoor Call Radio app.
And make sure the Outdoor Call Radio.
Put THE first. You got the Outdoor Call Radio app, and then as soon as you get to the outdoor, it'll pop right up because we've been really blessed, man. We're growing. So thanks to all our subscribers out there, and we appreciate everybody listening. We're going to give away dinner and a show today. How about that? Huh? Dinner and a show. How about that? I'll tell you more about that later.
I like dinner and show.
You like dinner and a show?
I sure do.
Yeah, well, that's good. So what got you started into hunting? I got to tell you, I started when I was about 9 or 10 back in Missouri, where I was growing up, and my dad and my uncle actually got me into the outdoors. I was fishing, I guess, by the age of 6, 7. I was fishing every day, and what was nice about that is, I got to get out there and just, get my outdoors experiences going with my dog. Hey, Dennis, good afternoon, buddy. Hi, Susan. Good to see you, Susan. Thank you very much. John says, how's it going, brother? You staying warm? I'm in a depression, laughing out loud. Deer season, turkey season is far away. John, it'll be here before you know it, pal. It'll be here before you know it. So I used to go fishing as soon as I got off of school, and as soon as I got back to the house, if my homework was done, Mom, I'm going fishing, and I go fish till dark. I mean, me and my dog, Duke. I had a little beagle when I was growing up. And my uncle and my dad got me into the hunting side of it. We would go rabbit hunting or squirrel hunting. And Duke was great. My uncle had a beagle, and we took Duke out. And what was so cool, but if you've never been rabbit hunting, the beagles would always find that when we got into the rabbits, they would run those rabbits and they'd go in a circle. And if you would just stay still, them rabbits would come right by you, and you had your rabbits. But that was my hunting experience, just doing that for several years. But I fished more than I hunted. I think I've told you all that before. And I just love getting out there and catching my catfish and bass and bluegill. I mean, that was what was really cool about growing up out on a non-working farm. But then as I got into turkey hunting, that's about 30-something years ago. When I started bow hunting, I started getting into the bigger game stuff. And I'll never forget my first turkey hunts. They were just an amazing deal. Ken, go to if you want to go to the app, just go to the app. Just go to iTunes, Google Play, or Alexa, whichever one of those things you got going on.
And you can also just go to the website, too. You have it on the website.
Oh, yeah. You can go to the outdoorcallradio.com, and there's a player there. You can just click on that and listen to us there and hear the guests and everything. You're welcome, guys. It's all right. Appreciate you asking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll never forget my first couple turkey hunts. I was just into the archery stuff, and that was my first foray into big game hunting, and I think I started turkey hunting before I started deer hunting. But I can still remember I was in a place outside of Pacific, Missouri, which is close to Six Flags. I had a friend of mine who had some ground there, and I had no idea what I was doing. I just went out and I was looking for turkey signs, scratching, and just looking for feathers and stuff like that. And I got into some of the thickest, gnarliest sticker bushes stuff you could ever find. And then I started hearing some hens yelping and stuff because I knew they roosted in those areas. But I sat down and I had a box call with me because I could not mouth call. I still can't mouth call very well, but I didn't really know how to run a sleigh call very proficient, but I could do a box call. Box call is the easiest call you can ever put in your pack. I mean, they're almost outdoors dam proof. Anybody can do it. But I remember yelping, and I had turkey's head in my way, and I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm right by a tree, and I'll never forget these turkeys were running into me, running right in. I didn't have any decoys up. I didn't have a ground blind up. I'm just right behind some cedar trees. And I'll never forget this turkey comes flying around the corner, running right to me to the call. And the look on this turkey's face, if you can imagine a turkey running straight at you and then kind of like hitting the brakes and just looking at you, and their eyes get about this big. I started laughing. I couldn't help it. It was the funniest thing I ever saw in my life when that turkey saw. They had me picked out like that. But it's like hit the brakes. They sit there, and then their eyes got big, and then they putted off. And I never even got close to drawing my bow. But I'll never forget that because from then on I always brought a little portable ground blind with me because they picked me up. I mean, they had me like that. As soon as they came into that opening, and I was like this, ready to go, and I mean it was just like, and they were gone. But it was cool. I'll never forget that. The second hunt that didn't go well for me, that I'll remember, is I called a really nice tom in. And it was like, I don't know, a couple weeks. It was like I don't know, a week or two later, and I didn't have a lot of, be honest with you, success calling them in a long time ago. But I finally got one to respond and come in. Hi, sir. Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate that, man. That's very kind of you. I got this tom to come in, and he was beautiful. He looked like a Volkswagen. When you first start hunting and start experiencing some of this stuff, the animals look huge. You can't. It's hard to judge them because you're so excited. I mean, your heart's pounding out of your chest, and it was awesome. And this tom came in, and it was like 22 yards, and I kept trying to get drawn on him, but every time I'd start to move, he'd pop out a strut. And I had one of those little Hunter Specialties roll-up blinds that the ones they had little stakes that you could stake out. Well, I'm sitting there, I'm nudged up to a cedar tree, and I got that little curtain blind in front of me. And every time I'd start to just do that, I mean, that turkey would pop out a strut. He knew something was not right. And then I finally got up on both of my knees, and I got to about right here, and that turkey, and he was gone. And that's two times I didn't get the full draw, but it taught me stuff. I'll always be grateful for those kind of things that when I first started. And then now, 30 something years later, I'm going after this will be my 91st turkey with a bow if I get one this year. So I'm pumped. I got all my turkey stuff ready to go, and I actually got my new bow in today. It's back there calling me right now. It's in its little box calling me, saying, "Dan, come and get me, put me together."
Oh, so you haven't even?
Oh, I have. I took it. Opened the box, and I looked at it, and I said, "Hello, Precious."
Yeah.
Hi, Precious.
Hi,
how are you, Precious? Haven't named it. I don't know if it's a him or a her yet. I have to shoot first.
You haven't swaddled it yet.
I haven't swaddled it yet. It'll. I don't know. I got some nurturing to do.
Are you going to have one of those parties where we determine whether it's girl or boy? You're going to do the whole
gender reveal?
No,
I'm not going to go that nuts.
Do
Most people name name their bow. I mean, they love the some people they call them Lucky. What was that one on what was the guy on Rodney Dangerfield? What was that golf movie? What was that called? Caddyshack. Remember when the judge is out there and he's putting for like whatever the bet was, and he brings out that old fashioned little putter, looked like a big ball club, a Scottish putter. Mm-hmm. And he's sitting there going, "Oh, Billy, 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 Billy." I know guys that do that with their fishing gear. Oh, come on, Billy, 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 give me a fish. It's a natural thing. You can say I'm obsessed. I can handle it. I got big shoulders. I can take that. But as soon as we get off the air, I'm going to start putting that Envision together, and I'm a little excited. I'm like a kid at Christmas. I admit it. So anyway, went down and saw the fine folks at the Milo Locker today, and I got gift cards. We're going to start giving away $25. I think they're $25. They're either 25 or 20. It's one of the two, but they're good for any of the meats down there. If you want to get snack sticks, if you can get steaks, ribeyes, New York strips, you want to get pork chops, you can do whatever you want. But I thought next week we'd start giving those away. Do you have your list for the ice shack? We didn't give that away last week, did we?
No, we did not.
Let's give that away tonight. Do you have your list with you?
I'd have to check.
See if you got your list. If we got that list, we're going to draw the winner tonight for the ice shack. That just popped in my head as I was talking fishing when I was a kid. It's like somebody's probably upset at us because they could be out there using that ice shack from Sportsman's Warehouse and enjoying themselves. And bad radio hosts that we didn't do that. So, and then hey Rick, how you doing, Rick Johnson? Good to see you. David, thank you. I appreciate that. I think I caught everybody up. Anybody got any questions while I'm waiting for Andrew to do that? I got a bunch of phrase that pays. We changed the phrase that pays on Monday, so we will draw another phrase that pays on Monday. We do have the winner this week. I will tell you that. The winner for the phrase that pays this week is Mr. Mike Simmons from Des Moines, Iowa. I just called him a little while ago. Mike, he said, caught the tail end of this morning's show on X's. It was really liked the show. Have a great day. Catch you tomorrow. So isn't that nice? Mike's listening to us now, and I appreciate that. I was wondering when you are going to get I was wondering when you were going to get to the giveaway. What giveaway, Dennis? The one I just told you?
Finally, we're getting to the good stuff.
Well, I know. We've given a prize. We've done it every week, haven't we? We just didn't do the fishing thing. Do you got your list on you?
Yeah, I got the top three, and then.
Well, here you pick one out of the hat and tell me who the winner is.
All right.
Yeah, he's picking. See, and I'm not looking, so I've got plausible deniability there. Dennis is wanting the winner of the fishing shack. See, I'm sorry, Dennis. I don't know why we didn't do that on Saturday. Forgive me. We got discombobulated about something.
I must have.
I don't know.
But anyway, random draw.
Yeah.
And I have. Where's my drum roll?
Well, you got the sound effects. I don't have that. I don't think we have it. Yeah, there's a drum roll.
Is there
there's a drum roll on. I don't know what bank it's on.
Well, I need.
Here, I'll just give you a drum roll.
We need. Yeah, hold on. We got a rim shot.
Okay, well that's not a drum roll.
No, that's not.
And then you're going to have to go on to your over there and on the computer and look up under the music to see which one is. No, you got to go to the Rodecaster app on the computer.
Yeah.
To know which one is what.
Oh, I can see it here.
You can? All right, well go ahead and hit the rim shot then.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
This is our drum roll.
Well, that's just anticlimactic there. Okay, who's the winner? That was pathetic, Andrew. That was horrible.
We didn't hook things up.
Yeah, well, hey, what do you mean? I had it hooked up. You turned it off when you got in there. I had it all on there, ready to go. It's right there on the bottom.
Yeah.
Just click on it. Click on it where it says road.
Yeah.
Right there. It's right there. See, and I even had the music and everything because I was playing it when you got here.
But it's not. But we didn't hook up the stereo, Dan.
The stereo? Yeah. You mean the speaker?
Yeah.
You didn't turn it on.
Oh.
What? See, I have to do everything. Yeah.
Anyway,
who won? Just tell us who won.
Congratulations, Al Stockwell.
Al Stockwell. Way to go, Al. Congrats.
Al Stockwell.
We'll get a hold of you, Al.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to reach over there and turn the speaker on so you can hear? Yeah. While I'm talking? Because we got to take a break here in a second. Al Stockwell won the Lost Creek Fishing House and Rod and Reel, courtesy of Sportsman's Warehouse. So, hey, and also, so here I got the Milo certificate. So we'll start giving away the Milo the gift cards and a pair of bow hunter tickets. Out. Thank you. Really needed that one. That was too loud. So yeah. So anyway, we got that, and then I got game hide certificates for $50. So you can go get you some spring camo. So we'll give those away starting here in the next couple weeks. So if you check us out on Wednesdays, just make sure you're emailing me the phrase that pays, and we'll go from there. All right, I'm going to go take a real quick break, and we'll be right back. Listen to the app if you can for me. We'll be right back on the Outdoor Call Radio, the Wednesday Drive here, courtesy of the Milo Locker. We'll be right back.
Iowa Wild Hockey is back with Bite, and you won't want to miss a second of the
That was like really anticlimactic, wasn't it? I'll be right back.
They heard it.
Well, they heard it, yeah.
Action-packed season. What are you waiting for?
Taping your own hunts is an exciting way to capture the moment. Fourth Arrow camera arms can help you video easier in the field. They're extremely lightweight, durable, and easy to pack. Their patented shoulder system is also very adaptable to any tree or ground blind setup. The bases are affordable and easy to set up for various wind directions. Multiple camera arms are available, including the Stiff Arm Pro, and Stiff Arm Elite. They're made of high-quality aluminum or carbon, depending on what you choose. For ground blind hunters, there's the tripod and monopod options. They're quiet and maneuver easily within the blind. All models can handle Consumer Pro video and perform quietly in the field. You can even
There you go. I wasn't kidding. My brand new Envision. Woo! Isn't that beautiful? I don't know. There's just something about a brand new spanking bow. It's got that new bow smell. Oh, you can't beat that new bow smell. I'm telling you. I'll let you know how it shoots, man. I can't wait. Larry loves his. Larry's been shooting everything in the world with his the last couple months.
Imperial RV has been serving Iowa camping enthusiasts for 50 years. They carry pull-behind or fifth-wheel RVs from Sprinter, Hideout, Passport, and Outlaw.
Anybody got any questions? You can message me right here. I can see it if you go on Facebook Live and send me a message or a question. Thanks, Dennis. That's very kind of you.
Imperial RV can finance on-site to help you with all your financing needs. They also have a full-service parts department for anything you might need to keep your camper going. They're open Monday through Saturday, located at 1727 South Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny, Iowa. Please call them at 515-964-4255 or check them out online at imperialrvcenter.com. That's imperialrvcenter.com. Imperial RV Center in Ankeny.
Not enough light down here?
No, it's
You were hunting,
been
and
bothering me the
a deer
last couple
just
days.
crawled onto your leg and is burying its head into your flesh. You can't feel the bite, and you may or may not find the tick. In the coming weeks, you may or may not notice a red ring around the bite. Shortly thereafter, you may or may not get really sick. Your doctor may or may not test you for Lyme disease. The test may or may not detect it, meaning you may or may not get.
Probably going to start doing this for about the first 15, 20 minutes, and then we're going to get out of here and do the rest on the app, just so we can get everybody start listening to that. So I'll go ahead and keep the live stream going on Facebook here till 6 today, but then start next week, because we'll start having more guests. I'll probably let you come on and just see what's going on, what we're talking about, and see if you want to listen or not. Hopefully you will. And then we'll get out about 5:15, 5:20 with the live stream. But want to thank everybody at Imperial RV for helping us do both, not only Wednesdays but on Saturdays too.
In West Des Moines and Ankeny, Iowa. I know things can be tough in the world today. I see it every day. People dealing with relationship issues, parenting struggles, anxiety, depression, or folks just looking for a new direction or plan in their life. If you find yourself struggling and are looking for someone to help you find answers to a better relationship, a marriage, or just helping with everyday stress, please consider calling me at New Life. We offer a family-friendly, straightforward approach to helping you to get through the layers of stress that can be harmful to your health, relationships, and your work. The staff at New Life offer one-on-one sessions that get right to the heart of the matter. We work with you so you can discover better choices on how to handle the issues you might be dealing with in your life.
See, look at that. Game High gift certificates, $50. Huh? Just whoever wins these, you go right to the website and pick out what you want, and they'll mail it right to your house. Easy peasy, huh? Isn't that awesome? Woo!
Everyone that goes outdoors needs a good partner. One partner that is very important is a good knife. Shaw Knives has knives and tools for
And Milo Locker, $25.
hunting, fishing, camping, climbing, or hiking.
We're talking now, huh?
Style knives feature a gut hook or classic flip blade design. The handles are made to stay in your hand and not slip, and the blades are made with the highest quality high carbon stainless steel. When you get your game
That's
down,
commercial.
try an RBK skimming knife. This knife allows you to change out blades.
And look how wide those limbs are now. Isn't that cool? They really widen those limb pockets up.
So your buddy can help you take out your game, saving time on
That's the new Envision.
Kershaw On the go with a brand new shovel. This new folding knife has great looks, a tool option, and opens beverages. Perfect for when you're on the go. Check out all the knives at KershawKnives.com or at a sporting goods store near you. Kershaw Knives, an outdoor partner you can count on.
All right, welcome back to the Wednesday Drive. Everybody listening to the Outdoor Call radio app, we appreciate you. Thanks for making us part of your Wednesday on the way home. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I heard some sad news today. Travis T-Bone Turner from Realtree Outdoors. I'm sure you know Travis, Mr. T-Bone. I understand he's battling cancer. So if you want to do me a favor, if you're a big fan of the Realtree, we love Realtree and everybody down there. And if you can, just try to keep him in your prayers. And I know that him and his family would appreciate that. Never met him. I've never met T-Bone, but I think I've been within 5 yards of him a couple of times down at the ATA show. But he was so busy with all his fans and stuff, I never got a chance to bug him and just to say hi. But Waddell and everybody there at Realtree want to give our thoughts and prayers and everything and lift him up. Hopefully that all works out. I just hate to hear anybody struggling with cancer. It's not nothing good, that's for sure. So. All right, if you want to call in, we got open lines if you want to do that. 515-650-3466, 515-650-3466. And how that works is when you call that, it's going to ask you to please say your name, and we will contact you with a subscriber. So the reason we do that is because this actual show, believe this or not, could be heard in over 140 countries. We got people in Alaska. I can tell right now we got people in Alaska listening to us and on the lower 48. I can see it right here on the graphs. So the reason we do that, we just want to make sure that we have kind of a secure thing. We just, with everything going out there in the world, I wanted to be a little definitely didn't want to give out my cell number. So we have a special dedicated phone number, 515-650-3466. And if you call that, you will be connected to the mighty Andrew, and then we can put you on the show if you want to say hi or if you got a question or when we give stuff away. So I don't know. Let's see. Oh, my buddy Dave Jones, he went Sandhill crane hunting, and they did pretty good. That's pretty cool. I've never hunted Sandhill cranes. I know, Andrew, you haven't, have you? You haven't done that yet? Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Andrew, you haven't done that?
Not yet.
Yeah, now see, they say that's like the flying roast beef. I've already got your number. Yeah, thanks, Brad. I appreciate that. Really do. I don't know what he's implying there, but okay. If they call him the flying roast beef of the sky. So I said, hey, can I have some of that? He goes, well, everybody's wanting some. I said, well, that's because I don't have time to go to Texas and do that, but I don't know. Maybe he'll be kind enough and give me a little thing. I know Jenny would like to try it, but there you go. I'll remember that if I get a moose this fall, I'll remember that, Mr. Jones, when you want some moose burgers, because that's going to be worth $150,000 a pound right there, because I'll never get to do it again probably. They say those cranes are better than steak. Brian, I'm telling you what, I've heard nothing but good things about it. Scotty Laseth and Hank Shaw, all them guys, ribeye of the sky. There you see Dave's listening to us right now. Yeah, there you go, ribeye of the sky. Yeah, he's sitting there going, I ain't giving him nothing. I can see it right now formulating in his mind, But see, I can't say anything because you see all those mounts behind me? All those mounts and all the mounts that are here. Let me unplug this so I don't spill my Mountain Dew. I got those mounts, and then as I go out here, all those mounts all the way down, and my elks all the way down, my antelopes, my bears. I got bears on the other side there, but I can't say anything to him too bad because he's my taxidermist, and he did almost all those mounts. Corey Carruthers did my turkeys, and Corey's really good on birds. He's a good guy, but Dave and Harv did about 99% of those mounts. So I got to be nice to my taxidermist. Right, Dave? Dave's going, absolutely. I can see it all right. Larry McCoy and Paul Biggs are not done hunting yet. Can you believe that? Respect the Game TV. Have you checked out the show lately? The show's been pretty good. One, I'm not on there, so my episode's already aired. So now you get to see some real good hunting. I'm teasing. I'm teasing. But man, Larry's been on fire. He just got back from him and Philip are down in Mississippi, and thanks, Dave. You can compare beef with it. You can't compare beef to a bird. Dennis says. I don't know, man. That's supposed to be pretty good, man. So now they're going down to Texas. I think they're going to finish up in Texas. So that'll be hopefully they'll do good. Larry did really good down in Mexico last year for Respect the Game TV, and I'm sure him and Paula do really good in Texas. So Michael Lee is going to be at the Iowa Deer Classic this year doing seminars, him and Kevin Knighton from Backwoods Life. You can hear them here on the Outdoor Radio Call app on Wednesdays. They're playing today after they'll be back on again. Yeah, I had a question. Somebody asked me, RTG, Jerry's giving a heart. Thanks, Jerry. I appreciate that. We love you guys too. The way this thing works is on a loop. Okay. Now this live show that we're doing on Wednesdays, and eventually my Iowa show which is on Saturday mornings on 1350 ESPN. Eventually, we're going to move that over to this platform once we get enough subscribers that we can justify doing it. So, and the reason we're doing that way, if we get something really cool that comes up or special, we can go 3 hours. You know, we're not homed into a 2-hour time slot. We can do whatever we want. And that's why we really wanted to design this network, then not only to give you a chance to listen to other outdoor communicators like Fred Eichler and Michael Lee and Scotty Lasith, Hank Shaw, the guys from Keystone Experience, East Coast Trev, the Outdoor Drive, George Lynch from Legendary Gear. We've got some phenomenal Jason Mitchell Outdoors, Aaron Martin from Bass Edge. We got some really, really good podcast people here Monday through Sunday. And that's why I wanted to do that, because it's basically we have our own radio station. It's an outdoor radio station. So, and we got some more stuff coming up. I'm excited about it. So I'll let you know as soon as I can make that announcement for sure. But we got some pretty cool people coming on board. They taste like the inner loin of the deer. Delicious. There you go, Dave. Thanks. Keep rubbing it in. He's still talking about that Sandhill crane. Yeah. I'm sure he's already had it on the grill or the smoker several times already. So, I don't know. I'm excited about that. But hey, I told you I was down at the Milo Locker today, and the Milo Locker will be at the Iowa Deer Classic. They're going to have their own booth. It's going to be over by the food court. If you haven't made plans to check out the Deer Classic, that is going to be, are you ready? March 5th through the it's the 4th through the 6th, isn't it? Isn't it the 4th through the 6th? Why do I keep saying Friday the 5th? I don't think that's right. I think it's the 4th. Andrew, are you helping me here?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you're not helping me. It is the 4th. I need to change. May the 4th be with you. It's the 4th through the 6th at the Iowa Event Center. And they're going to be there with handing out samples and letting people talk about some of the new stuff they got going on. So I'm excited about that. But if you haven't been to the Iowa Deer Classic, it's definitely worth going. It's one of the biggest outdoor events in the state of Iowa. There's always 3D shoots going on. They've got, of course, the star of the events are the deer coming in with the deer judging and all of that. But Kevin and Michael Lee from Backwoods Life are going to be doing seminars. George Lynch will be doing seminars. So it's Friday, March 4th, 3 p.m. to 9 p.m., Saturday, March 5th, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., and then Sunday, March 6th, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., and they'll get you going. All right, it is 7:29 and some change. Thank you very much for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. Andrew and I will be in booth 905, if that's correct. I think that's correct. So, and we're going to give away a brand new bow. So, not this one. This one's mine. But someone's going to get a brand new Envision. We're going to give that away at the Classic. So, Sunday evening, Andrew's going to draw the name. And then we'll get a hold of whoever is the lucky winner, and we'll have one shipped right to their house. So they're a $1,000 bow, and we're also going to give away a Grizzly cooler, a brand new Grizzly cooler. And all you got to do is just come by the booth to register and just download the app. If you haven't downloaded the app, download the app in front of us, and just we'll put your name in the cooler. And if we draw your name, you're going to have to listen to the app because we're going to announce it only on the app. Isn't that sneaky? That's being sneaky. Sneaky. Just to make sure they keep the app, because, you know, if I announce it and we don't get an email or a text, or if they don't call into the number, we're gonna give next person up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only
That's
fair
how
way
it
to do
goes.
it. That is the only fair way I know how to do it.
It's the
Yeah.
only fair way that anybody should know how to do it.
Well, absolutely. You gotta have a little skin in the game.
That's right.
Hey, speaking of that, did you skin in the game? Did you see what the Washington Farmer Redskins changed their name to?
The Commandos.
I think that's I just don't like it. You like that? I don't like it. I don't.
I'm glad they settled on something because I was tired of the
I
Washington.
thought the football team was, it was about as, but Commanders.
Well, I think we can all agree it's better than what they've had.
Well, I don't know.
It just, yeah.
Yeah.
They have to move on regardless, and they've moved on. The Washington football team, man.
It's always going to be the Redskins and the Cleveland Indians in my mind.
Yeah.
I just didn't.
Well, you can't erase the history. Yeah.
No.
I mean, there'll always be, and that's in a good way associated with it. But, it just was, time for them to change. And
yeah. I just don't know why they had to. Next, the Chiefs are going to have to change their name. I doubt if the Chiefs do that, Brian. I would be very disappointed. But what what would they be? The Kansas City Babybacks? Yeah. Hey. Where's my rim shot there?
Oh, well, now you want the rim shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Anticlimactic again. I'm telling you.
It was climactic the first time. You just forgot to set something up.
It was not even close.
They heard it.
Yeah, they heard it.
Everyone else heard it.
All right, it is 5:32 and some change. Let me take another quick break. We'll be right back on the Wednesday Drive on the Outdoor Call Radio Network.
Are you getting ready for hunting season? Well, you've done your homework, and now the time is getting close. One thing after you've harvested that deer or wild game, where are you going to take it? Well, I have an answer. The Milo Locker in Milo, Iowa. The Milo Locker has been...
There's another Andrew for you. You hear his commercial?
For over 15 years.
I think I'm all caught up.
Daryl and Angie are the owners, and they take great pride in the fact that they do everyone's order the way the customer wants it. You can have your deer, moose, elk, or even bear processed and hand-wrapped, cut to your specifications. If you like tasty snacks, Daryl does a great job making snack sticks, summer sausage, and jerky with all sorts of cheese and spice combinations. They do a ton of deer each year.
Brad,
Locker, and they do
if you just go to your settings and just put it to where your phone doesn't turn off. And then when the show's over, you can go back to that when you're not listening. But that's the only way you're going to be able to do that. So I got mine where I got it set for like an hour or two, or you can set it to never. And then that's with any app that you play. Once your screen shuts off, they do that to save your battery. So that'd be your best bet, bud.
The next step is taking a scent-free shower using lethal shampoo.
Can you open app in a browser? Nope, it's got to be. Well, you could do it. Just go to. No, you can't.
If they go to your website.
If you go to the website, theoutdoorcallradio.com, there's a player there. You just click on that, and it'll open right there on a browser. Okay, on Safari or whatever you're doing. Just go to theoutdoorcallradio.com. That's my website. It's not the app. But there's a player there. You can listen to it. I went ahead and put that there for people that didn't have smartphones. So, what's up, Mountain Man? Good to see ya.
In the mood for a great family treat or a special gift idea? Hop on over to the Lollipop store located at...
I'm sorry, Gary. That's awful.
That's where you'll find...
That's just plain. That's plain awful, buddy. That's horrible.
You'll love the fresh hop flavors like caramel apple, kettle corn,
You gotta get over there. Lollipop.
birthday cake, or patriotic mix.
Yeah, you gotta do a lot of things.
You'll find something for everyone at Lollipop and Niggany. Harley and his crew can help you
I
pick out
have to get to the Mile Locker
Gift
soon.
or gift package. Lollipop has everything you'll need, from ready-to-eat popcorn to all the fixings to make
Wow.
great popcorn at any event. Everyone loves popcorn, especially when it's from Lollipop. It's the same great popcorn you'll find at the Iowa State Games, locally grown and
Can't believe we got people in Alaska listening to us. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
Registered, yeah.
Yeah.
For more information, contact Lollipop at 515-262-4343
What's up, Gare?
or go online at lollipop.com. Lollipop, great tasting popcorn from Iowa since 1969.
That big buck has eluded you for seasons. You see his scrape line.
There you go, Brant.
Figure him out. Have you heard of Pure Whitetail? Pure Whitetail can help you see more deer and target that buck that haunts you. Pure Whitetail has some of the best deer scents you can rely on to work scrape lines or build mock scrapes that will help you see more deer. Pure Whitetail's natural and synthetic products are developed straight off their farm. Scents
I'll be right back. Hang on.
Fixation and Power Shot, to name a few. Scents are available in powder and liquid form to last longer on hanging branches or scrapes. Try White Lightning Estrus scent. It's a proven scent that bucks can't resist. Pure Whitetail is more than scents. It's a community of hunters that are family. Just go to purewhitetail.com and check out all they have to offer. Scents, hunting gear, seed, grilling sauces, coffee, apparel, field staff opportunities, and family. Want to be more successful in the field? Go to purewhitetail.com or look them up on Facebook. If you love
What's up, Mason? How are you, bud?
Hey America, when you
Last one.
cookies is the one. Lots of flavor, lots of good.
Jerry, I'm trying, pal.
Chicken rich.
Just got to see how my schedule is. I'd love to come out there and hunt with you guys.
Try cookies, barbecue sauce for a treat.
Tried to do it last year, just never got into it. Time scheduling, man.
America loves to eat.
I'm doing good, Mason. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. All right, welcome back to the Wednesday Drive on the Outdoor Call Radio Network. Hope everyone's having a great Wednesday all across the good old U.S. of A. Appreciate that. If you want to call in, you can do that. We have open lines. Phone number to call is area code 515-650-3466. That is a free call. And when you call, it's going to say, please state your name, and we will contact you with a subscription, something like that. And then, so don't, you got the right number, but just go ahead and Andrew will get you on the line if you want to say, hey. Parker, well, it's not lack of faith. It's just, I'm used to you, I'm used to you having conversations. The weather has me ready to hear turkeys gobble. I hear you, Parker. I hear you. Missouri's getting hammered right now. They've gotten a lot of snow. We got lucky here in Iowa, man. It all went south. So when I was talking to Larry, he said they already had like 5-6 inches, and they had several more inches head down there. Not hurting my feelings. I'm ready for spring. Bring on the 45, 50, 55 degree weather.
Oh, yeah. Let's get out of the snow and ice.
Yeah, you know, you don't need 75, 80 degrees right now. Just 45, 50, good shed hunting weather. Get out there, take the dog, you're not sweating, you're not freezing. It's just
good
perfect.
time for everything. And we need to move on away from winter. We just need to get away from that.
Hey, Wade from Alive Action Decoys is saying he's moving over to the app. Thank you, Wade. I appreciate that.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, Wade and Teresa, they're going to be at the Iowa Deer Classic. They got some neat stuff going on. So I don't know. I don't know if Philip Vanderpool is going to make it this year. I haven't talked to Philip. Actually, somebody asked me. Oh, Mountain Man asked me about him today. Philip, if you're watching, Mountain Man's wanting to talk to you. Our buddy Mountain Man in Pennsylvania. He goes, "Hi Dan, how's it going, man?" He's got that Mountain Man raspy voice. I particularly like to talk about the outdoors, Dan. It's a Mountain Man kind of way. Yeah. Well, that's what he sounds like. He does. Hey, buddy, how you doing? I go, what are you doing, Mountain Man? Just breaking out the Harley so I can plow my driveway off. I said, you plow your driveway off with a Harley? He goes, that's the only way to do it, Dan. Exhaust pipe it off. He's got those big glass pack Harley blasters to get all the snow and stuff off. Parker says we're getting a bunch of ice this morning. Snow is supposed to hit around 6 in my area. Parker, where are you at, buddy? Aren't you down in Missouri? Or are you down in Arkansas?
Yeah, certainly don't be around here.
Yeah. Well, that's because you can't drive.
No, nobody can drive on ice.
I
Dan.
drive on ice all the time. You just go slow. I drive, just
you
lock it in
don't.
4-wheel drive and go slow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Some of us don't have 4-wheel.
Well,
drive.
I'm sorry, Andrew. I saved my money.
I say, hey, I'm right there with you.
I'm teasing. You got babies, man. I bet you called Smoking Joe Smelter right now, and I'm sure he would work you out a deal on a 4-wheel drive.
I sure would. Yes.
I think he would. Yeah.
He'd help us out, no doubt.
Well, yeah. He is. We got a bunch of, yeah, I already read it. Parker, there you go. So anyway, we're talking about who got you in the outdoors. You know, was it your dad, your mom, your grandparents, a neighbor, your uncle? Who got you in the outdoors? If you're watching us on Facebook Live, you can text me that on the message board right now, or if you you want to call in, you can do that at 515-650-3466. That's the number to call. So, yeah.
Yeah. I remember, I haven't done much hunting, but I remember my uncle and my grandpa used to do that a lot. They used to bow hunt a lot, and they always had a nice target out in the middle of their yard.
Yeah.
It drove my grandma crazy.
Well, that's nice.
But he said every time, when it was the season, he goes, I have to put it out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
He also cradled and named his bow.
Well, that's good. That shows he has had passion for it, you know?
Yeah, but he didn't have great naming skills.
Well, that's all right.
He just named it Tim.
That's all right. Tim, Beast Feast is Saturday, February 19th at the Stony Creek Inn in Johnston. If you want to get tickets, all you have to do is go to the familycancer.org website. There is a button there that says Beast Feast. If you click on that, you'll be able to get your tickets and join us for an evening of fun. Doors open up at 5:30 for beverages and silent auction. 7 o'clock the dinner starts. They're also going to have live music going on. You got a chance of winning a brand new Honda TRX 420 ATV. How about that? All you got to do is get your raffle ticket in, and you got 1 in 300 chance of winning that. I think they said 300 tickets is what they were going to do that, but that's still pretty good, but not bad odds. So that's kind of cool. Jerry says his pap, woodsman, and a tracker. It said his pappy. So his paw, his father. There you go. Brian says his uncle got me into hunting. Now hunting he lived bow hunting, and glad he got me into it because I didn't even enjoy gun hunting all bow since day one. Well, that's awesome, man. Hey, I look at it this way. And I was going to talk about this today, and I decided, nah, there's enough crud going on. I really don't want to. I don't want to talk anything that's divisive or it's not. Well, I wasn't going to be divisive with it.
You're never divisive with
no,
things.
it's just I'm starting to see things on message boards and some other stuff about people griping about why bow season is 3 months and why isn't gun season longer, and some people are saying these people are ruining the sport, these people are ruining the sport, and it's like, quit doing that. Yeah, it's just if can you repeat the number again? Well, Mason, I've said it. It's 515-650-3466.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. I need to remind me to put that on the ticker next week.
Yes.
On the live stream. Call in, I'll put that on the ticker. That way we can do that. But, listen, if you want to bow hunt, God bless you. If you want to gun hunt, God bless you. If you want to use a crossbow, God bless you. I don't care what you use as long as it's legal and ethical is the only thing I care about. I really want the outdoors to be for everybody. It's the same thing. If someone is a fly fishing person, or if they like a spin casting reel, if they like going out with a bait caster or a closed face spinning reel, I don't care. Just get out there and go fishing. One thing doesn't make you better than the other, in my humble opinion. We all just need to, be respectful, and I love bow hunting, but that doesn't mean I've gun hunted. I've shot deer with a muzzleloader. I've shot deer with a shotgun, and I would never say anything. Yeah, just hunt. That's mountain man. That's a good way to put it. Just hunt. Muzzleloader. I've shot several with a muzzleloader. I just, we all have our preferred way of doing something, but I'll stick up for somebody's right to go shotgun hunting. I'll stick up for somebody's right to use a crossbow if they're legally able to use a crossbow. If they're a muzzleloader hunter, I'll stick up for them too. I want every hunter out there to be able to get out there and use their preferred method of using a weapon and getting out there and harvesting a deer or a turkey or a bear or an elk, a moose, whatever. I just want hunting to keep growing. I want that passion for the outdoors to go. I want it to be generational, and there's too many people trying. I've said this I don't know how many times. There's so many people trying to take stuff away from us every day. We don't need to do that to ourselves. And that's exactly when you start getting divisive in your comments about that stuff, that's all you're doing. And I've actually quit some groups that I belonged to for a long time because they didn't welcome everybody. And to me, that's just not the way to be. It's just like if you like some, it's just like there's certain things on TV I will not watch. I'm not going to go out there and protest them. I'll just, what I do? I turn the channel, because I don't want to hear that garbage. But that doesn't mean I'm going to say they don't have a right to say that. I would never do that. I just think we all need to just be. I don't want to say tolerant. I used to say tolerant a lot. If you don't like something, just change the channel or just leave your situation. Get out, go in the other room, or just you don't always have to say anything. But you can definitely if it's not something you want to hear or put up with, just change your circumstance, and that's the best way to do it. Now that's with words. Actions are something different. If I see somebody that's hurting somebody, then I'm not going to sit there and tolerate that or just change my situation. I'm going to intervene. But that's a different story. And I'm not a hero. I'm a 58-year-old gray out of shape fat bow hunter. I'm just saying that there's certain things that I won't tolerate, and I have no respect for anybody that bullies anybody. So, all right, I like the challenge. Rob says I think I'm gonna Well, Brian, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, you're all right. There's nothing wrong with that. So anyway, how's everybody doing today? It's Hump Day. Hump Day.
Hump Day.
We need to do those liners, man. Yeah, I don't know why haven't we got the Hump Day liners going?
Because Holy Hole in the Donut hasn't made it.
Well, we don't need Holy Hole in the
Yeah, we do.
No, we do not. No. All right. So, what are we giving away for? What are we giving? Mike? Did we say what we were going to give away for the phrase that pays this week?
We have not established.
Mike, you're going to get a trail cam reader. You're going to get like $140 trail cam reader. I think it's like $140.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it's up there, Mike. But
Mike.
yeah, GSM trail cam reader. So you can go through your SD cards and do that. So I can't remember exactly how much that thing is, but Mike, that's what you're going to win. So next week we'll have something different for the phrase that pays. And how do you listen to the phrase that pays? Andrew?
You go to the app.
You go to the app Monday through Sunday. We change it. When do we change it? Every Monday?
We change it every Monday. Every Monday it'll be different. So
if you're listening for the first time today and you want to go listen or try to hear the phrase that pays, you just go to the app and it loops several times during the day. So you'll be able to hear it, I promise you.
And it's scattered out. It's not in any one particular place at any one particular time.
Right. And then all you got to do is just once you get the phrase that pays is just go to my website, theoutdoorcallradio.com, and my email's right there. And just email me your name, address, and phone number, and I'll put you in the drawing. And then I'll just go and draw right before the show like I did. And Mike Simmons, he was the winner. It's one of the easiest ways you can ever win anything.
The easiest way. Easy peasy.
I think next week we're going to do, let's write this down so I don't forget. Next week we're going to give away 2 Iowa Deer Classic tickets and a $25 gift card to the Milo Locker. Dinner and a show.
Dinner and a show.
That's next week's phrase that pays. How about that? That work? I think that'll work. That's good. Speaking of working, we got to go pay some bills. We'll be right back here on the Wednesday Drive on the Outdoor Call Radio Network.
Need t-shirts for your schools, special events, fundraisers, or apparel promotions? Don't buy online, buy local. From America's Best Apparel in West Des Moines. Take your ideas to them, and their staff members will help you design that t-shirt you'll be proud to wear. Get that personal attention not available online. And call them at 515-223-4422. Fast turnaround time, great prices, and always satisfaction guaranteed. Start creating your t-shirts now by calling America's Best Screen Print and Embroidery. 515-223-4422. That's 515-223-4422.
There you go, Mike. That's what you won. Courtesy of Sportsman's Warehouse.
When it comes to food plot C,
how about that?
the Mississippi-based Backwoods Attractions product line has you covered. From their food plot blends like Trophy Acre, Lazy Acre, Clover Deluxe, and the popular Dixie Six, to their attractants like Game Changer, Sweet Stuff, and Buck Robber. The best way to put it is, if you're not using Backwoods Attraction products, you better hope your neighbor isn't either. From small to large acreage, Backwoods Attraction has the feed and seed perfect for your hunting property. So do yourself a favor and swing by and support your local co-op or farm supply store and ask for Backwoods Attraction to set yourself up for a successful fall.
So it's time to refill the tank. Where are you going for a great meal that won't break the bank? Well, why not?
You don't need the mic on?
Standard restaurant in
Too many hot mics.
Yeah, we don't want any hot mic things here.
They specialize in great food like buttermilk fried chicken, smoked pulled pork, grilled salmon, or an Iowa pork tenderloin.
Who's ready, man? I'm ready. Crappie, walleye, and turkey, and morels. Can't get here fast enough. And shed hunting. I'm going to try and get Raven out tomorrow and do a little shed hunting.
The shakes are just like mom and dad had back in their day.
Speaking of which, if you heard him back there,
oh, he's running upstairs. I can hear him. That dog's a maniac, man.
there's the most energy of any dog I've ever known. I don't know what you feed him, but you feed him.
Oh, he gets everything. He gets
sugar.
That dog gets fed better than any dog in the country, I bet.
Central Standard Restaurant is located at 1222
Well,
Southeast
you do
University
too with a
in Waukee,
good
Iowa.
cook.
Just a short drive from anywhere. Central
Jenny's a
Standard
good cook.
Restaurant.
A
The
cat.
perfect
A
place
cat
to fill your
eats
tank
well
when you're
too.
hungry.
Hi, my name is Hannah, and I like Chick-fil-A nuggets because they are made with love. It's kind of like if you want to go to your grandmother's house for dinner. It's going to be your real home-cooked meal. You can't go wrong with it.
Hey y'all, I'm Maddie, and something I love about the Chick-fil-A nuggets is their gold color. It lets me know that I'm about to enjoy something hot and delicious. It's just comfort food. It feels good to eat.
Real guests paid for their testimonial.
In these times when a lot of us are working from home, it's even more important to make sure your home is the right temperature and comfortable. Now is a great time to call the experts at Wyckoff Heating and Cooling at 287-6000 to schedule a check on your current heating and cooling systems. Is your house too dry?
I need to move that around a little more.
A Honeywell dehumidifier system installed with your AC heating system can solve that issue right away. Wyckoff Heating and Cooling is a family-owned and operated business that has been serving Iowa residents.
Gary Peck said it's going to be minus 37 degrees in Deer River, Minnesota tomorrow. Minus 37 degrees. No, thank you. Gary, I love you, buddy, but that's ridiculous.
Heating and cooling for any of your home or business heating and cooling needs. One call to Wyckoff Heating and Cooling will bring you peace of mind under your roof every day.
That it?
One more.
Hunters, the Iowa Deer Classic is locked and loaded with the latest archery and shooting equipment, hunting gear, deer blinds, land experts, big game outfitters, utility vehicles, food plots and equipment, and lots more. Bring your rocks for Iowa's Big Buck and Shed Contest. Shoot the Hoyt 300 and 3D events. Pro seminars and celebrities, free kids archery, bull riding, big bucks, and more. Get details, buy tickets, and win great prizes at IowaDeerClassic.com. The greatest whitetail show on earth is March 4th through 6th. Iowa Events Center, Des Moines.
All right, welcome back to the Wednesday Drive on the Outdoor Call Radio Network. Got a special guest this Saturday. Mr. Fred Eichler is going to be joining us on our regular show, the Outdoor Call Radio on 1350 ESPN. Fred's going to be on at 8 o'clock. Looking forward to that. He'll be calling. I don't know if he's going to be in Colorado or where he'll be home or if he's going to be at a show, but we got that. I'm anxious to have Fred on there. And if you like Fred Eichler, if you're a big fan of Fred, you can listen to Fred every Friday here on the app on the Outdoor Call Radio Network. It's Food Plot and Fred Eichler Fridays. How's that? Yeah. Got to give him equal billing, huh? Yeah. I tell you what, I just did a really good podcast with Ben Dungan with the Healthy Herd with Backwoods Attraction yesterday. We taped that. Great. I actually had a lot of fun doing that. I'm learning a lot about food plots and minerals and supplements and when to plant, when not to plant, what to do to keep your deer on your hunting area. So if you're looking for different information about different seeds and types of seed and why and what they do, when to plant, when not to plant, please check that show out on Fridays on the Outdoor Call Radio Network through the app. It's all free. And I tell you what, it's good. Also, too, if you like to target shoot, Darren Christenberry and Nathan Brooks, we do a show with them on Mondays called Hunting for X's. And Darren and Nathan are two of the most respected indoor shooters in the world. And man, I'm having a lot of fun with that podcast as well, that show. So that airs on every Monday. And we just had a gentleman win the pro-am at the Lancaster shoot, and one of our elite shooters, and his name is Mr. Nick, and I think it's Nick Capers, if I remember correctly. But I don't want to spoil the show, but if you get a chance to listen, that'll be up in the next week or two at the most. So just check out Mondays, and like I said, folks, if it's not Wednesday or if it's not the Wednesday drive at 5 o'clock, everything loops. So if you miss it, you can't listen till like 2 or 3 in the afternoon or whatever. It's okay. You can get in there and just get into the rotation and listen and go from there. But really good content. I've been really, really happy with all the content we've been putting on the network. So it's kind of crazy, man. This hour goes quick.
Yeah, it sure does.
Well,
the Saturday goes quick too.
Yeah.
I mean, it just nothing slow, and that's the way you want it.
Yeah, we'll want it to go fast. So Friday's going to be Fred Eichler, and then we'll have Deer Classic tickets to give away, and we just gave the Ice Shack away, so that's all ready to go. Hey, DNR will discuss Lake Aquabi improvements during a February 8th public meeting if you want to check that out. Iowa Department of Natural Resources is going to discuss its plans to improve water quality and fishing at Lake Aquabi, also upgrade campground amenities to provide better accessibility throughout the Lake Aquabi State Park during the open house on February 8th. There was an awesome job by Nick. Watch him on YouTube. Yeah, Brad, I tell you what, man, he smoked it, didn't he? He did really good. I was really happy for him. If you want more information about that, you can just get a hold of the Iowa Department of Natural Resources. It's going to be 5:30 to 8 p.m. at the Eisenwald League and over there in Indianola. So if you just want to check it out, go out there. And I know a lot of folks like to recreate out there at Aquabi, so it's really good. Yeah, I tell you what, I used to. It's been a long time since I shot competitive stuff. I don't have the time to do it like I used to. I used to love doing it. I used to shoot 3. I go to 2 shoots a weekend. I just couldn't get enough of it. And over the years that I just started hunting more and with doing more and more radio stuff, it took my time away where I could get out and practice as much. So now if I can go out and just walk through 1 or 2 here and there and just have fun and hunt, I do most of my shooting either down here or outside. So, but those 3D shoots, man, they're always a lot of fun. So, and the indoor stuff. Vegas is this week. So I know Darren was heading to Vegas today or tomorrow. So I know a lot of the top shooters in the world is going to be out in Vegas this weekend trying to win some money. So that's pretty cool. What happens? Don't worry about messing up, because if what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So if you mess up and you miss a target, nobody's going to know, right? It's kind of crazy. Are we out of here already? Wow. All right, that's going to wrap it up. Hey, we will be back next Wednesday for the Wednesday Drive. Please check out the radio app when you can. Until then, God bless you. We're all in it together. Stewie's on the line. Stewie, we'll be back next week, folks. Keep it here on the Outdoor Call Radio Network. Thanks, Stewie. That's awesome. Thank you, Brad. That's very kind of you. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your Wednesday, and thanks for joining us here. We appreciate you very much. And if you need anything, just get a hold of me. Send me an email or a text or whatever, and I promise I'll get back to you. Until then, I'll talk to you Saturday on 1350 ESPN, and God bless you. Thanks, everybody.